Buyers and their agents are not stupid. We're not competitors. We're collaborators. We collaborate with people.
And that's a sign of two things, by the way. One, a high level of skills because you've done something heroic to guide them. Mm-hmm. And two, putting your clients' needs above your own.
When times are tough, because they're tough right now. Mm-hmm. I know many I was just on the phone with a broker, and I know that these times are tough. It's a stagnant market. I just read that the Fed was debating a rate hike, not a rate decrease. They were actually debating increasing the rate, the Fed funds rate, at the next meeting, because they didn't do anything the last time they met, which I think was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So imagine that, everyone. Yeah. Another rate increase.
And the real issue is that, as Dan's talking, for people just coming into this conversation, do you remember in the beginning of the year when the Fed said Q2, we're going to lower it, and there was all this optimism and excitement? Well, the opposite happened. That creates fear and trepidation, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're wondering why spring market feels significantly different to you wherever you are in the country than it has in previous years, that's the reason why. Buyer sentiment changed because their predictions were wrong.
And I mean, the sellers that do list, at least in this market here in the northern New Jersey, southern New Jersey market, the listings that list that are actually priced to sell, and what I mean by price to sell, everyone, is they're priced properly. They are not $30 and $40 and $50 and $60,000 above your highest sale in the area. Like, they're not. They're priced right there, which is where they should be. And we can get into pricing strategies. We can get into that, but I'll save it for this conversation. When they're priced to sell at market, you're getting 3 and 5 and 6 offers because they're priced to sell. They're not here. Buyers and their agents are not stupid. They're not ignorant. They know how to properly compare property. Yeah. And when they see you are listed $60,000 and $80,000 above, or 30 and 40% above where it needs to be,
60 days.
Guys, it's not rocket science. So,
you know what else I'm starting to see because of this changed market is agents behaving in line with desperation. So I'm seeing some pretty disgusting behavior between the way agents are treating each other. I have an agent that's a great gal, hardworking. Agents trek complaints about her because she's pissing them off. Instead of just fairly competing against her and beating her fair and square, they're like, making fake grievances because she's, just kicking their butt on taking expired listings.
Oh, wow.
And that's because when there's less food, the peasants fight over the little bit of crumbs, right? Mm-hmm. And it's interesting to watch how unskilled agents are, the real ugliest starting to come out of them. The behavior that does not happen in a good market. In a good market, it's like when a team wins. When a team's winning, you cannot see how the pitcher hates the catcher, the third baseman's like fighting with the outfielder because they're winning. Everyone's great. But once that team starts losing, all of the problems underneath start to come out. And I'm starting to see that with agent behavior. They're really like getting a little bit nasty with each other. And it's sad to see because we should actually be collaborating more when the market's like this. Mm-hmm. Because what's going to happen if we all really start turning on each other, there's going to be no thing as an agent left. The general public is tired of our shit. They would be very happy to get rid of 6% house max and go click, click, done. Mm-hmm. They would love to get rid of us. So if we continue to fight each other instead of collaborating with each other, we are basically putting the nail in our own coffin.
We're not competitors. We're collaborators. We collaborate with people. And when you collaborate with other agents, it's coming from a place of contribution. We are going to contribute with each other. We're not going to combat each other, which reeks of desperation. What can I take from you? So we train our agents on how to do that. And when I say how to do that, how to actually collaborate. So each party, there's a winner. Each party is a winner. There's not a winner and a loser. One party doesn't feel taken. And that's the power of collaboration, the power of coming from a place of contribution instead of a place of taking, of desperation.
Can we do more deals together than we could do on our own? And if the answer is yes, you're in the right place.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think you said it. I mean, I think the Gen Pub is starting to get weary of the agent nonsense that you're describing. I think that's very important that that be brought up because, at the end of the day, look, guys, we're here to serve them. Without them, without the general public paying to go to watch a sports team, there's no sports team. So that, for you agents out there, remember that there is no us without serving the public, without the public. So coming from a place of how can I serve, how can I help, how can I collaborate to get this seller to whatever their motivation is, moving to Miami, moving to Boston, moving to Virginia, because they're retiring, because their family is there, because they have, a sick relative, whatever the case is, you getting their motivation and then actually being able to serve them to get them there, that's a game changer, man. You have a raving fan for the rest of your life. And that's what I always try to create. I am eternally grateful to my clients because they are really, really loyal to me. And they tell me every time they get agents that call them that try to solicit business, they're like, no, Daniel is my guy. Like, I'm using him. When the time is right and we put our property in the market, call him. And I see all they send me text messages of what agents text them.
And that's a sign of two things, by the way. One, a high level of skills because you've done something heroic to guide them. Mm-hmm. And two, putting your clients' needs above your own. You've gained their trust. Mm-hmm. So, which is technically fiduciary responsibility. That's what we're. Yeah. But many agents just see one thing: what's in it for me, not what's in it for my client. And that is the shit that the general public is tired of. They are sick and tired of buying Sunset or Beverly Hills or whatever the crap you see on TV is. Oh, I'm just going to show up and have my tits hanging out. Oh, I don't like this house. It's not $3 million. I can't be bothered putting my face on it. Yeah. They're tired of that because they are working their asses off to barely pay their bills. And now they think that they're going to give some snotty, entitled little shit 6% of their equity. Yeah. No. Fuck no.
Yeah.